Welcome back to The Great Experiment, Day 2. It is January 29th, 2013. The Great Experiment continues. Welcome back. Appreciate everybody watching yesterday. Here we go again. Today's top headline. Apparently, at some point last night, according to Gizmodo, Facebook went down. Completely gone for a lot of users, and in spite of the mass panic it caused, it's back, which is good, because without Facebook, we'd have well, let's face it, no content and probably no audience. So, welcome back, Facebook. However, in an unrelated story, or at least a potentially unrelated story, spokesmen say there was a spike in family bonding and actual interpersonal interaction and outreach last night that the world hasn't seen in a number of years. However, a spokesman says not to worry. Now that the site is back up, those frightening familial fluctuations should return to their normally apathetic levels in no time. When asked for a reason why Facebook went down, a spokesman was quoted as saying something to the effect of, "Those meddling kids and their dog," before incoherently babbling on about something else and subsequently being shoved into a nondescript 1997 Ford Windstar Cherry Red minivan with the license plate Zucker 1 and blacked out windows before being whisked away to an undisclosed location. Weather for the 24073 this morning. Gorgeous outside, headed for a high of about 65 today. Overnight lows tonight going to dip down to about 50, 51 degrees. Tomorrow, another warm day, but clouds moving in. Maybe the potential for some thunderstorms and high winds. So please be aware of that. Now, before we get on to today's idea from the Department of Really Good Ideas, we called it Life Hacks yesterday. I'm not a fan of the phrase, so we're going to go with Department of Really Good Ideas, I think, from now on, or whatever strikes me as being more appropriate later on. Yesterday's was the wet sponge in a baggy, frozen thing, the ice pack, no drip, no mess ice pack, and I wondered about the validity of this. Lisa Priest, who tuned in yesterday, the lovely and talented, hello Lisa, assures me that she's been using this particular trick for years with no muss, no fuss, no mess. So we can try that one with confidence, so thanks for that. Today, oh my gosh, if you haven't seen this yet, you are in for a treat. 44 years I walked this earth before seeing this on Facebook. A couple months ago, maybe 5-6 months ago. This will change your life if you've never seen this. Check this out. How stupid easy is that? Who knew you could pop those little guys apart? You go from having a thimble full of ketchup to a bucket full of ketchup. Really, we used to make 2 or 3 trips to the ketchup thing. No more. One trip, that'll do you. It's literally like a bucket of ketchup, so yay for whoever came up with that. Following up on yesterday's Facebook news, Regina Flincham-Sutphen's little boy who had the thing with his eye, apparently the ophthalmologist says just a scratch. They're going to keep an eye on it for infections, but no harm, no foul, all is well there. So yay for Regina. Also, yesterday I got a thing on my feed. My buddy Matt Ridley's nephew is going to UNC. There is a post on my Facebook wall. It's a photograph from a building outside of UNC. And if you click the photograph and go to the UNC housing page and like that photograph, apparently if the young man in question gets enough likes, he will be able to choose his dorm room situation next year. So that's kind of cool. Let's stuff that ballot box. Would like to thank Phyllis Saunders, Mike Early, Steve Gorick, and the lovely Jenny McLeod, and over 130 other people. I have no idea who they are. For already doing this. Let's see if we can get it jacked up a little higher. Share the picture on your wall. Encourage people to click. Let's see what we can do. By the way, if you're watching this and you did the click like thing yesterday and I did not mention your name, I apologize. My eyes are not what they used to be. Also, if you did the click like thing yesterday and I did not mention your name and you're not watching right now, screw you. Speaking of Jenny McLeod, yesterday's favorite Facebook chuckle came by way of her news feed, and this is the image that brought me my biggest laugh yesterday. I don't always carry all the groceries on one arm, but when I do, my keys are in the wrong pocket. Love that guy. Love him. Outstanding. And I think that's... today's big news item from the Facebook wall. My buddy Norm, love that guy too. Apparently he's complaining that the stink bugs are out. It's too early to be dealing with them. I'm not sure if he means too early in the morning or too early in the season. But another tip for you. I've been told, and I believe this with all my heart, that the catch and release approach to stink bug control, not a good idea. You don't want to step on them or crush them. The best way to deal with a stink bug is by flushing it away. I find that to be insanely inhumane. So I look at it this way. I try to teach the little guys how to swim. I drop them in the toilet and I say, go, 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 as I flush. And if they make it, they live. And so far my stink bug swimming pool training program hasn't panned out very well. There have been no survivors. But someday there will be. I believe it with all my heart. Until the next time, remember the immortal words of Dennis DeYoung. If you think your life is complete confusion because your neighbor's got it made, just remember that it's a grand illusion, because deep inside, we're all the same. See ya!